Today, if you look across the state and you look specifically at North Texas, there's about 2,500 kids in foster care every single month. And in North Texas, there's less than 700 homes for those kids. If you drill down a little deeper and you look only at Denton County, there's about 170 kids in care every single month and only about 25 foster care homes for those kids, family-based foster homes.
The statistics for kids in foster care aging out of the system are pretty poor. A lot of kids end up homeless, they end up in jail, they end up repeating the cycles of abuse with their own kids and have their own kids removed. There's a higher rate of teen pregnancies, so we really need to swoop in and protect our kids and have them have the skills that they need to not become a statistic.
So our team has been really great about looking at the community needs and figuring out how we can shift and make sure that we are there with our community every step of the way. And it's time for us to do that again.
Always had a heart for foster care, but didn't really know what I was getting into. A month later, we were a licensed foster home, and we had a new 15-year-old boy living in our house, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty neat adding him. We currently have, well, they're both 9 and 10 now, two biological boys. And so Dwayne came for a visit that weekend, and it was a pretty instant attraction. The boys really looked up to him. They had a lot of fun playing together. So even that first visit, it was a great fit, and we just knew that we were doing the right thing from the beginning.
We started this journey not thinking we were going to adopt at all. We thought we were going to be foster parents with the rotating door of foster kids, and we had prepared ourselves that we might just be one page of every kid's book, right? We didn't expect to be the rest of the story. My husband and I talked about it and just really knew that these kids came across our paths for a reason, and that we really felt like they ended up on our home for the purpose of staying in our home.
You know, I want to be able to try to do what I can to help make sure our community is aware of what the need is, and then how the community itself can actually help. So I'm really hoping I can help fill that space and try to get more people involved so that we can actually make a big difference in changing the course that we've been on to where we're going.
Coming into being a foster parent and an adoptive parent has opened my eyes to an entire group of people that I think most people don't ever see, and other than teachers and counselors potentially. And I think that this is a demographic of kids that is going to grow up to be the adults that you don't see, because they'll be in jail or they'll be homeless, and you could literally change their life.
It is the most amazing blessing you will ever receive. These kids have been through so much trauma, but they are just really, really amazing kids, and will add so much to your life.
Supporting a foster family in your area, right? Giving them support in a community or by funding a nonprofit that they are able to access, those are things that can change a kid's life too. You don't have to be the boots on the ground always. That's important. We need those people. But it takes a certain type of person who says, I've got that little tiny fire burning in me that says I should be a foster parent. Well, then that's probably the person who should be a foster parent. If you think that you shouldn't be a foster parent, find a way that you can support a foster parent or a foster care agency.